Peace and blessings, family. This is your boy Gerald. It is Thursday, the 11th of January, 2018. How is everybody doing? Bright and early this morning. We're starting to go through the phases of the thaw. You can probably hear the crumpling under my feet, but just show you the sun is cascading through the foliage. You're hearing the birds chirp, and it's another day to claim what was already deemed priceless, and that's your life. Because no matter how many times that I convey this, no matter what is being shown, let me let you know that there will never be a life such as yours. There'll be many examples that you'll share commonalities. There'll be things that you'll be able to relate to, some indirectly, some directly. But it's still your life. It's still your story. And it's very important that we as individuals, we as people, we as communities do our part. Now, granted, there's a lot of distractions out there. I ain't got to tell you. You know, all you got to do is open up your door and step out into the world, and I guarantee there'll be plenty for the taking for you to focus your beautiful time and efforts on. I'm going to tell you something. If it doesn't help you grow, if it does not spawn inspiration, if it does not enhance what personifies you, it's a distraction. It's a delay. And there's nothing but a trick to keep you off track of what is intended for your life. I'm just saying that to somebody because guess what? You didn't have to wake up today. But you did. Just at the least, just think about it. You didn't have to wake up today. So why are you even entertaining that whatever you're... We back. But what I wanted to get out to somebody right off the bat, we're almost halfway through this month, right? And you already know, and maybe you don't. There are already people that already have a game plan of what the first 6 months of this year is going to play out financially. And this is what this video is about. I got a nice plane flying over. The moon is still out. The fact that the aircraft was flying over. But I don't know how long this feed is going to be functioning, but I'm going to give it a shot. But what I want to get out to the intended heart, intended mind, is short and sweet. You know your taxes is going to be up for review, and tax season will be in about a couple weeks. And guess what? Some of y'all know that is going to be your springboard for your financial growth. And then there are some people that already in their mind have already spent up that return check. Now, at the end of the day, you work hard for it. And at the end of the day, it's your choice on what you choose to do. However, if you really want to enjoy the remaining or the second half of this year, Not trying to sound like your mama or your daddy, but someone that took a long time to figure this out in my journey. Listen, the greatest gift you can give yourself is receipts. And what I mean by that is, when you file your taxes, make sure that you dot your I's, cross your T's. Okay, we're back. I don't know why it keeps cutting off, but I also know that everything is monitored, and there's probably somebody that wants to doesn't want this to get out. But what I'm saying to somebody, pay your bills when you get your return. You'll feel it. Guess what? When you do that, not only is that going to free up monies that would have gone for finance charges, because you know that's how a lot of companies make their money, when you don't pay in full. Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah. Every time you default or do only pay the minimum amount, guess what? They make money off of whatever the bill was, off of you for free. Didn't think about that. But they also know that they're going to be 50% of the population is going to do what we've always come to know. Just as quick as we get it, we spend it. And then we spend the other half of the year on a cycle of trying to struggle and figure out how we're going to pay bills. That's not your purpose. 2018 is supposed to be your liberation year. This is your springboard for your financial freedom. Who am I talking to? You know you feel better when you don't have someone on top of you talking about, hey, it's the first of the month. It's time for you to pay this payment. Here's that note that gets, look, you save more on the backside, especially like your car notes. Pay an extra payment ahead of time. If you can do 2, because that will not only change your APR, but it'll save you a whole lot of money that would have not gone to the principal. That's for somebody. Because trust and believe when I tell you this. There's a lot of people hoping that as soon as you get that return check, you go and burn right through it. And as I mentioned last year, how we are in the season of the ant and the grasshopper, guess what? That grasshopper is just going to hop around through life, hoping that they don't get stuck. That ant, no matter the situation, no matter the environment, they are going to be focused to the agenda that they innately know within themselves. And guess what? Anybody that has anything tangible, material, they'll tell you. They don't wait for someone to tell them to pay their bills. They pay them before. They dictate that. And guess what? That's where that FICO score comes into play. Maybe you might be in that season now that your whole agenda is to get your FICO score to a level that will give you comfort, because, hey, the higher the price, look, there's no way around not having a healthy credit score. You're going to have to need that. You're going to need that to function on this planet. I know there's some people say, nah, I'm just going to go off the grid. I don't need nothing to be self-sufficient. Well, guess what? Unless you're growing your own crops, building your own house, or, everything is self-sufficient. You don't need nobody. Like they say, a man is not an island. If that is what you're doing, even with those people, we all rely on someone. We are interconnected in one way or another. So it's kind of funny when you hear people say, I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need a man. Okay. But you're going to need somebody to have the life that you desire. It's going to take hard work, but you can do it. And guess what? You woke up today, didn't you? So that right there It's validation that you got stuff you got to do. Because trust and believe when I tell you, in 3 weeks, them W-2s going to kick out. 2 weeks. And then 5 weeks, you're going to start to see it in your community, in a town near you, in a city near you, in a state near you. People are going to get their returns back, and it's going to be like a financial injection in your community, and people are going to be spending it up. And it's going to be blissful for a minute. But watch their disposition and their demeanor when it's gone. Watch. Don't let that distract you. Do what is required for you. Just like the sun comes up, it's a new day, a new mindset. And guess what? If you're focusing on your money, make sure you focus on you first. Focus on that mind, because wherever the mind goes, the body flows. And it is about critically thinking. It's okay. If you got to take a second to make a decision, take a second. Just make sure that decision not only is the best for you, but it defines your name. God's praying for you. You know I am. I see your worth. And for that, it helps me discern mine. Yep. And look at that, y'all. 2 weeks, hair growing. And I'm regrowing my hair out. I'm letting God use me. And this is to show somebody, because somebody, I got this feeling still say, well, you know what, Gerald? I want to grow my hair out, but I don't want to go through the awkward stage. But basically that's insecurity telling you, no, stay to the fold. Stay what you know. Guess what? Ain't nobody beautiful than you. It's you. Invest in your health, drink your water, take your vitamins, get your rest, and by all means, cut the stress, the distractions, the delays out of your life. Because keep in mind, it's okay to use this beautiful word called no. Because guess what? No does not mean forever. It just means it's under review. And shouldn't everything that is connected to your life represent you the most positive way? Of course it should. Because you're priceless and you're blessed. Have a great day. Bye.